A Sir Commerce student asks us every day in 2025 which course we should opt.
I think it's a very good one. I'll say it is not only for 2025, it is for years beyond, that any and every student before selecting the course should look at two parameters. One, where is he right now in terms of his qualification, as in his journey, where is he right now? And two, where does his interest area lies? So I tell you where I'm coming from. If you're a class 12th pass out, there are three big time options that are available for the commerce students. And this is apart from chartered accountancy or the CMA of India and so on and so forth. This apart from that, three international qualifications that are really waiting for them after class 12th. And those are number one, ACCA, number two, US CMA, and number three, US EA, US Enrolled Agent. Now, while I say that these are the three international qualifications after class 12th, which one should a student choose? If you're a class 12 pass out and you have an interest area, particularly in the accounting, reporting, compliances, then ACCA is the best choice. Because this actually makes you an expert in the area of accounting and reporting. And many of the MNCs are looking forward for ACCAs right away. Now, if you're a class 12 student, but do not have an interest in accounting, reporting, but you're more wanting to get onto the management side of it, management reporting side of it, analytical reviews, financial management, costing piece of it, then USCMA is for you. Because this qualification actually makes you land into the financial planning and analysis domain of various global MNCs, and they're really hungry to get somebody like that. But if you're a class 12 pass out who is very much interested in taxation, now I love taxes, I really love in terms of what one should be doing from the tax standpoint, then US Enrolled Agent is the qualification for you. Because you know what? For becoming US Enrolled Agent, this effectively help you to get an expertise on the US taxes. So you learn in terms of what kind of taxes are there in US, what kind of assessees are there in US, how the US taxes are being driven, what kind of filings are to happen, and so on and so forth. And I can tell you, with the advent of so many international and US related companies now in India, there is a huge demand of US Enrolled Agent for the folks who want to make career into this. Now, this was only for the class 12 pass out. Let me just come upon to the folks who have done their graduation. If you have done your graduation and now looking forward for something doing really big, there are two big time international avenues being available for you. And that is US CPA and CFP being offered by Financial Planning Standard Board. Now CPA, which is US CPA, fortunately I'm a CPA too. US CPA is a qualification that makes you an expert in the area of accounting, reporting, compliances, particularly in relation to US. And considering, as I said, there are many companies now in India who are really looking forward for US CPAs primarily because they have some connect with US in terms of they doing transactions with US or they are the US companies. There is a huge demand of US CPAs in India. But there is a basic requirement that you have to have minimum graduation to start pursuing US CPA. Another one, which many of the folks are now looking forward to, is getting an expertise in finance, particularly in the area of personal finance, in terms of how do you manage finances, how do you manage your own goal, own budget, own investments, and so on and so forth. CFP comes into a big time play over there. Certified financial planner gives you an edge in terms of managing your own finances, managing your own self, and of course coming up with the flying colors. And that's where, if you have an interest, particularly in the area of personal finance, CFP is the qualification for you.
So sir, you mean to say that our course aligned with our dream job?
Ideally, yes. The course will align with your dream job because your dream job is basically a function of what you really like, right? So you should have a dream in your mind in terms of where do you want to reach. Consider what you are currently in terms of your current qualification and take your right next step. And if you need any help, do reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to help you take the right step forward. To end, we would say, become smart, Choose FinTram. Let's do finance your way.